It's amazing weather, and it's really not, it's horrible. But we're out and we're gonna go climbing. I thought I'd do a bit of a video. This is one of the reasons that I love the van, actually. I'm a bit of a van evangelist. Is that a thing? But yeah, it's been, if you're living in the UK, you know that the weather has been awful for the last 3-4 weeks. Like, last year. And generally, the weather in the UK is not brilliant, but particularly for the last sort of 4 weeks, it's just been horrible. It's not that cold, but it's just wet and it's a bit miserable and it's just kind of grim, and it's doing it again today. But this is where having the van makes me so happy, because actually, it's just a home away from home. Emma actually described it at one point as it's like having a beach hut on wheels. So you can use it for stuff like this, so we've come climbing. The fact that we can then sort of sit in the van, it's comfortable, it's warm, we can get changed in here, we can cook lunch in here. And people often sort of think of van life as being, yeah, I'm going to go and do big adventures, but actually just on a day-to-day basis, it just makes life that much easier. So yes, we're going to go climbing. It's me and Charlotte.
Hi.
That's Charlotte's slightly odd hello. We'll forgive her for that. So yeah, we're going to go climbing, and then we're going to get some lunch, and then we're going to see if the weather, and it doesn't look like it's going to dry up. We had this idea that we were going to go and do some photos in the woods afterwards for her yoga stuff if the weather was nice. It doesn't look like the weather's going to be nice, but we're going to hold out hope, because if you don't have hope, you've got nothing. So we're going to try that. We're going to see what the weather's going to be like, but let's go climbing first, because it's been forever since we've been climbing. Yeah, so let's go climbing, and then we'll have some lunch. She likes to sing. Right, let's go climbing.
What is that song? It's been, oh. Is it like Linkin Park?
Charlotte's warming up. I think that's warming up. It could be that she's just dead. Wasn't sure whether you were warming up or dead. So we have finished climbing. We did what we always do, which is
Yoga.
basically we always do yoga. We finish on yoga. We do a bit of climbing. Actually, it was good. I felt like I climbed pretty well. Did you climb well?
No.
Really?
Climbed 1 or 2 to the top.
Okay. So Charlotte didn't climb that brilliantly. We're now using the van for the day van purposes. So we've come to near Eversley. We are a little bit close to the road, as you might be able to hear. Gonna get some lunch, gonna make some coffee. We're going to go for a bit of a walk. I'm going to try and convince Charlotte to let me do some photographs, but she says it's a bit too wet. We'll see how that goes, but then that's our date. And this is why I just love the van, because it's just really nice that you can sit and chill. It's nice, isn't it? You couldn't do this in a car.
Nope.
You're really talkative today, aren't you? Yeah, so we're going to get lunch and then we're going to go and have a bit of a walk in the rain if it's not too wet. And then that's our day done. So yeah, I couldn't convince Charlotte to come outside and go for a walk at all. It's a shame, because it is quite wet. I had a brief little wander around. This looks really nice actually, Eversley Common. Does look like quite a nice little walk, so I might have to come here and try this again. I have done one little bit of van maintenance actually. So at the show that we were at last week, we bought a new lid for our jerry can and a new water pump. So our water pump system got a jerry can that fits in underneath the unit and then just an orange pump that drops into it. Problem is, obviously you can only put the pump in when the lid's off, but then if you drive with the lid off it sloshes everywhere. But having to stop and take the lid off and put it in every single time then means when you're taking it out there's water in the pump, which means that drips everywhere. So I did what I've been meaning to do for ages, which is drill a hole in the lid, put a gasket on it, and then be able to put it through. So I did a bit of DIY at home. It took a couple of attempts and a little bit of changing of plan. But yeah, just really simply drilled a hole in it, put a little bit of rubber over the top of it, and then it fits through nicely. So we can now drive with it in there permanently. So that's quite a nice change. That's us done. Off home now. Thank you very much, Charlotte.
Thank you. It's been fun and dry, thanks to the van.
So yes, Campervan's not just for camping. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone that subscribed following the last video. That's been amazing, a good boosted channel. And if you like this video, please subscribe if you're not already. Like the video if you liked it. And otherwise, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.
Peace out.